Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start now. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Eleven. Hey, John.
Renfro, the motion man. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you talk about this Jets defense, this unit 3rd best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get
21,
to him.
21.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Here we go.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Raiders at 4-5, a game under 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 6. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as he'll be taken down at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Here we go.
Second down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? I mean, let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Adams, the man in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Down to the 25. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Wait. Hey, leg.
Adams, the man in motion left. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
11.
They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
Hey, gun.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Over.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
2nd and 10. And Wilson in motion left. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On second down, it's Abanikanda.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on, or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Abanikanda on first and 10. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Rodgers throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards that time. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Off the option, that's complete. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. After 1, 7-3 the score. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
11.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll give now to Abanikanda.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. Touchdown Jets. Mecole Hardman. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets are able to stretch out their lead.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
21. 2.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Garoppolo now. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
21. Here we go. Thirteen.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. That's caught by Myers. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
21.
And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Hey, alert! 21.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there. And they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Shelling through the defense. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Garoppolo changing the play. A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. In motion right goes Adams.
Now they pitch to Jacobs. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
This defensive unit ranks 3rd in the NFL against the run, and I love what they're doing. Plugging up everything inside, hard to make way, and then they can run to the perimeter and shut you down that way as well.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
12, fellas. Here we go. 21. 11.
Now Garoppolo.
Oh, the slant connects with Devontae Adams.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. Carlson able to put this one through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
26. 26.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. In motion right is Wilson.
On the handoff, Abanikanda.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Intended for Israel Abanikanda. Incomplete. Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And again, it's Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Next one.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That's caught left side by Hardman. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Israel Abanikanda
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Jump out!
On the ground, it's Abanikanda. Robert Spillane, ex of the Steelers, is there on the stop.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the 46, here's the second down and 9.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Here is third down and 4. Rodgers wants to change the look.
In motion left is Wilson.
Third down, here's Abanikanda.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a first down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
They'll go for it. It's Abanikanda.
And some space here. The 20. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Israel Abanikanda. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
11.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
6. Hey, gun. 12. 11.
To throw is Garoppolo. The open man here, Renfro. Room here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
1, Omaha.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Back to Renfro again, complete.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
21. Here we go. 13.
On 1st down, Garoppolo.
Got a man, it's Mayer.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now they send a man in motion right.
Jacobs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
21.
Jacobs again. but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will cut the lead down to 15. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. He returns the kick 88 yards to the house. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10.
At their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent.
Who did things largely below the radar? Not this guy. 819 catches, that speaks loudly in volumes.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
He finds Mayer here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Garoppolo on first down.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
White.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
Here we go. Nick! Whoa!
Garoppolo now.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
First down, they start out with Abanikanda. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big.
Abanikanda once again.
And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. Here's Thomas Morstead now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
21. 21. Here we go.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here we go.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Garoppolo.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
13. 21. Back.
They'll bring Renfro in motion right.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Here's Abanikanda.
Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
101 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And Wilson in motion left. They'll run it with Abanikanda.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. In motion right, that's Hardman. On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Israel Abanikanda.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
21.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
21. I got you.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
Here we go.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
1, Omaha.
It's a gain of 5.
12.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Sometimes those tip balls turn out to be like a pinball. Just bounce all over the place. Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case,
well, we talk about tip drills for defensive players like you, but what about the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to...
Touchdown, Raiders! Josh Jacobs, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Well, partner.